Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm pretty pumped to be here tonight. Hopefully everything's coming through okay. It's been a hot minute since I've done a live stream, and to complicate matters, I've added a two. I'm doing it through a two PC setup and adding all this video stuff. So hopefully it's coming out okay. We'll see. If you guys join in and you notice that something's wrong or off, please let me know, and we'll take it from there. So there's a lot to talk about. Not only Magic releases, but some thoughts that I've had, things that are going on with me, personal updates, lots of stuff. So I want to kind of get into it, and hopefully we'll get to hang out and chill for a little while, because it's been a little while since we've all hung out on a Friday. So the first thing, let's go over down to Illusionist. They by far, I think, have, of the individual Magic companies, have really come out with some of the most compelling and interesting stuff lately. It seems like they've gone through a big burst of new effects to the market since Christian Grace took over, and there's some interesting stuff there. Some stuff kind of makes me go, I don't know, and then some really cool stuff. Vanishing Ink is always picking up everything, so they've got everything. So I want to take a look at their website. I want to take a look at Penguin Magic, which their offerings are okay lately. And then I want to talk a little bit about Theory 11 and my feelings about them recently, and see if anybody else is feeling the same way. But let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and take a look at Illusionist. All right, we'll do that a little bit later. Let's go ahead and go to Vanishing Ink. So, Vanishing Ink, they're always updating their stuff. They are really great at bringing a lot to the table here. Right, they're always bringing out something new. This is something that is made by a friend of mine, Bizarro, and I want to take a look at it here on stream with you. So hopefully all the audio will come through just fine. Let's go ahead and give it a watch, and hopefully everything will work out okay.
Borrow a bill from your spectator and have them sign their name across the face. Without any switches, you take the pen and push it straight through the bill. Now, my favorite part about this is when I click that little button there, you'll see the tip come straight out. Completely blows my mind. But because the spectators did give you the bill, you can immediately hand it back to them. That's for them. And if they want to write you a check, they totally can.
I'm gonna get hit with some kind of copyright notice. I know it. That's Bizarro, good friend of mine, fellow Dallasite. I can't play that music. Anyway, if you see this, this is one of the cool things about his. That's definitely Bizarro. He's such a goofball. He's such a clever performer. He used to
Never get through this. I can't believe they let us do this. They're gonna sell this to Netflix. Oh yeah, I mean the way they're filming it, probably. It's ridiculous.
Man, I'm not sure why they brought in Michael Bay for that trailer, but I mean the trick was pretty good. Water, awesome. Decaf. What makes the trick great?
Oh, I mean this? Well, it has a way of proving that the pen is really going through the bill. It also still works.
Pen through bill has been around for a long time, and if someone thinks that they know the method, right through cancels it out completely.
For me, I feel like it's filling the gap that the pen through bill has been missing. Water me.
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the pen out.
So just real quickly, do I have a vested interest in this guy? Yeah, I do. I'm not getting any kind of kickback or anything from this. It's just Bizarro is he's a former Dallasite who I've known for over a decade now, I guess, and he quite a while ago decided that he was going to move out to Vegas and seek his fortune and fame out there, and he's done very well for himself. He's built like props for the Amazing Jonathan, and I mean, if you name a magician, he's probably built props for them. He's invented a lot of really cool stuff that's come out over the years. mega stuffed or double stuffed, as I got it whenever he was just selling it at his lectures. And Threek, lots of different effects throughout the years that he's put out, and just a really cool guy. Like him a lot, and this is something that it's on pre-order right now, and I really do like that look of the pen when you click it going through. It does really add something to it, doesn't it?
Now, tell the audience what you don't see.
A hole.
There's no hole in that bill right there. Completely healed. I'm really excited for people to see the kind of reactions this gets.
Yeah, I think this is going to be like the magician's go-to track.
Oh, Optimus Prime's here. I gotta go do my scene.
Don't look him in the eye. No, trust me.
Yeah. So there's that. I think it's pretty cool. I'm excited for him. Let's take a look at some of the ad copy. New stick it and click it technology. Right through uses a patented technology that powerful subtlety to the pen through bill. After stabbing it through the bill, you can see the click of the pen is completely normal. Shatters any connection to the method and quiets even the most persistent hecklers. You have a ton fooling your magician friends with this too. It is a nice addition. It is a really nice addition to the effect. Yeah. Bizarro puts out good stuff. He doesn't put out stuff all the time, but when he does, it's something. It's good. So I am excited for Right Through. I will probably pick that up. So I want to let you guys know about that. I was on his Facebook. Or I was on Facebook earlier today, and I saw that he had got his shipment in, and that was pretty cool. So I wanted to bring that up. So yeah, Theory 11. They've always got great stuff. No sales or deals or anything really going on right now, but I did think I did want to let you guys know about that. Something else, if you are looking for deals, I will let you know about Danny Goldsmith. He is having to take some time off. I got an email. It belonged to his email list, and he sent an email saying that he's having to take some time away from the shop and away from performing magic because he's having to help a family member. And so to try to get some help while he's gone, he's running a sale. And so if you go to his website, dannygoldsmith.com, and you use the discount code THANKYOU, you get 20% off of just about everything in his store. And Danny's got some incredible magic, not only with coin magic, which we all know him for, but even some card magic. So it's definitely worth taking a look. If you've ever seen Danny's stuff before, you know that it's hard-hitting, powerful, innovative stuff. And, he's needing some help right now. So if you guys are looking for some cool stuff and maybe some stuff to practice, we'll say, Danny's got you hooked up with the 20% off, and it would really help him a lot. So definitely go take a look at him and that. Let's go ahead and take a look at Penguin Magic right quick. Their releases lately have been kind of okay-ish. Let's go. I mean, here's their top 20, but like I always look at their homepage for stuff. Barry Richardson, that's going to be good. That's always going to be good stuff. Let's go ahead and take a look at Royal Tea by Gordon Bean. I haven't heard of the man before. It says, comes complete with everything you need to perform right out of the box. Mind-warping 3-card Monty is done face up. That sounds pretty interesting, and I would like to take a look at that.
The card that you're
Oh, man, I'm always going to get... I always have to turn the music off because they're always going to hit me with the copyright strikes, and I don't need any of that noise right now. All right, so let's see. It's supposed to be... There we go. Check the music every once in a while. Man, the music's going to kill me on this.
Called 3-card Monty. It uses 3 cards.
All right.
A money card and 2 other cards. Now you mix them face down on the table, and the idea is to always follow the money card. If you find it, you win big money. Now there's a new version where the cards are played up and down, face up and face down.
Yeah.
You might think it might be a little bit easier. But look, don't be tempted, because the card that you're looking for always ends up in the place that you least expect. And just when you think you know what to look for, It's the other two cards that change places. Now,
That's pretty. That's pretty.
improving your odds, right, of finding the money card.
Let's
But
see
again,
here.
Don't be tempted, because the card you're looking for
Okay.
always ends up.
You know, here's the thing though, is I always hate the envelope stuff. I mean, I'm sure.
T. And
I see the audio is gonna just kill me on copyright. Anyway, I hate anytime you have to add an envelope to the thing. It's like, I mean, it's classier than some other options I've seen, like the little plastic wallets that you do for like packet tricks and stuff, which I hate. I hate those little plastic wallets. Like, who carries one of those around, really? You know what I mean? Like, it's obviously some kind of magic-y something. A little black envelope is a classier way to do it, but I always hate the envelopes. I hate envelopes in Magic. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but it's a clean presentation. The gimmick that they're using, whatever it is, it's really clean. It's not obvious what that is, and it looks pretty cool. Let's see. There's the slow change. I mean, I don't know. Again, I'm not going to try to figure out methods here on camera, but this is really pretty. This is really pretty. Resets, gimmicks included, expert level coaching. When they say expert level coaching, I wonder if that means like you get one-on-one with the creator. I doubt that. But that is a very clean presentation. I do like that a lot. It's very sharp. Oh, well, there's that, I guess. So here's some things else I want to talk about too. So here, Theory 11 is kind of, I'm kind of confused about what's going on with them, because they've, they're a staple in the world of Magic. Their website's been around for years. I mean, I think, what was it? Jason Boehm, I think, started it. I think like a long time ago. But I mean, Theory 11's been around for, almost as long as the Illusionist has been around. And they got some really cool playing cards. They've always had really cool playing cards. They've sold, and you can get them at Target and at Walgreens and stuff now. So I mean, like they've done something successful there in being able to bring this kind of luxury custom card market to the masses. But the thing is, like, I feel like they're kind of dead as a Magic brand. And I hate to say that, like the last things that like they ever put out that was any good was like 2 or 3 years ago. And argue with me if you want to on that. Maybe I'm completely off base here, but I've just noticed like every time I go to Theory 11, there's not really much reason to go back and check, right? They don't release stuff that often, and they don't really seem to be interested in Magic anymore. They seem to be kind of like their identity is kind of lost. It's like they've done really well with the card thing, and good for them. But is that all they're gonna do now? Are they just trying to move forward is like the Magic that's on there kind of a vestige of what they used to be, and they're moving now into all cards? I'm not really sure, but it is kind of weird because like. Facade Magic Mask 2.0, I bought that like 3 years ago and did that for Zoom shows. That was a while ago, right? Distancia, I think, is probably one of the more recent ones. That was the French twins, but that still came out a little while ago now too, right? And it's a cool effect, or it's a cool gimmick and all that stuff, and it beats the crap out of Illusionist's M5 for you guys old enough to remember the M5 unit. It looks cool, but like beyond that, I mean, what have they done recently? Petroleum, maybe, right? But all these effects came out like a long time ago now. In the world of Magic, they are not producing very much, and so I'm kind of going, are they dead as a Magic company? I don't know. I like their playing cards. I hope they keep making them. And they do have some really banger tricks on their site, but not for a while. So it's kind of weird. They're kind of like a company without a direction, or they're kind of stuck with one foot in the past and one in the future and not sure how to take the next step forward. So I'm not sure what they're doing. I'm not sure if they're going to continue releasing magic effects, or I don't know. I'm kind of curious. I'm probably going to get a lot of replay gang because I've been going for a little while. Seems like a slow night. Not a lot of people hopping on tonight, but I don't know. I'd like to see what the replay gang has to say about this. Do you think Theory 11 is dead as a magic company? I think they might be. The last thing I want to bring up was Illusionist, because they got pretty much some of the most exciting stuff going on right now. So with like release after release after release after release, every time you sign in, there's some new release or something that they're doing. I like the new direction under Christian Grace. I think that's been really nice. Here's the newest stuff that they've got through here. And, shameless plug here, but a way you can help support the channel if you want to is I'm now a brand ambassador, I guess is the term, for Illusionist. So I get a nice little kickback, and I can offer you guys a coupon for anything in their store, right? So if you use the code Magic Minute at checkout, you get 10% off of anything in the store. So, didn't make this video to do that, but if you're going to pick up some of the things we're talking about, it does help out the channel a lot if you use that code, and it helps you guys get 10% off your order. So here's the newest things that's come out, and I like Illusionist, but there are some things that I kind of go, I'm not so excited about. Like their Hidden Ace racing jersey, like okay. Like I'm not a jersey wearer, so like for me, $75 for a jersey, I don't know, maybe that's a good deal, but I'm not real big into jerseys. Total Control, this is something that just came out. It's a way to be able to a non-magic app way to do phone magic, which is cool. You can turn their Wi-Fi on and off, you can turn the volume up and down, you can turn the Bluetooth off, put it in airplane mode, turn the flashlight on off, steal the brightness and throw it back, all without touching it and without NFC or without any apps. Sounds pretty cool. But there was some talk, I think, somewhere about some people going, there was another version that he put out before this that some people liked better. So, interesting. Only works on iPhone, which is always a kind of a bummer for like half the world, or more than half the world. So it's interesting. Not for me. I keep getting suckered into phone magic, and then I hardly do any of it, so not quite for me, but it might be something interesting to you guys. Yeah, not really big deal. The Hidden Ace racing jersey. Here's something I do want to talk about is the Volcano Fireball pen. This sounds like either awesome or a lawsuit. I'm not sure which. It's a way to it's a flash pen, right? So you get to like fireball out of the tip of a Sharpie, which is the logical place for it to shoot from anyway. I'm gonna play the video for you with the audio off, but this has actually been a pretty interesting product. I do like the idea of being able, and see how he was holding the pen there. I think that's a perfectly fine way to hold a pen. The cap is, I mean, maybe because I'm engaged and I know it's not a regular cap that it looks funny because it's big and chunky and has a lighter flash on the top and all this. I mean, like, you can kind of, it's not real well hidden that that's what's going on. But there's no batteries, which is nice. It's flash cotton in there, and the striker and everything is on top of it. So, and it looks like a nice metal cap. So it's kind of neat. I like the idea of being able to fire anytime. Fire does make stuff more magical, right? I used to years ago. I had one of those vapor units from Sans Mind's Magic before they went under. And I liked it until the battery exploded in it. But like just adding that little smoke, right? Just when you're like doing even something like as simple as ordinary color change or a French drop or whatever, adds a lot. And fire is real magic, right? So this one was interesting to me because it would add it's theatrics. It's not a trick in itself, but it does like elevate, the tricks that you're doing. So, of course, I don't need to tell you be 18 to purchase that or whatever. But Illuminati coins, this is something like Illusionist has been playing around with this for a little while. They've done the pirate coins. They had some other coins that I had for a while. Different style coins, different thicknesses and stuff. Added magnets to them so they could, do like, Raven or Bat vanishes or whatever. I don't know how I feel about them. I think they are pretty neat in respect to it's a coin you can't get anywhere else. They are a lot cheaper than if you were buying like I carry Standing Liberty $50 with me. They're silver, and those things right now, price of silver, they're probably about 17 or 18 bucks a coin. And if you lose them, it really sucks. So if you are trying to add flash and something different and neat and unique, I can see where they have their place. Again, not for me, because I'd rather just use a coin that everybody knows or has some kind of interesting historical significance. But, there are going to be some people who really, really like this because there's a lot of symbolism put into them. They do seem to have a really nice milled edge. Yeah, there's all your palms and all your things. And these look thinner than the coins that I had. Whenever I got my coins, they were like the original ones. They were like the size of like two $50 stacked on top of each other, and they're just too chunky. But it looks like they've got the size down so that they look more like an actual coin. And they're Morgan dollar size, which is nice. So you can do some like I can't do like a muscle pass with a $50. I pretty much have to use like a full on Morgan or Eisenhower silver dollar to get enough grip on that. I just can't pinch my hands together tight enough. But milled edge, interesting. Again, not necessarily for me. I know, but I'm glad it exists. But not something I would carry. Hacker looks interesting. That's they only got a couple of those units left, and once their pre-sale runs out, then you have to pay the extra $50 for them. But this looks pretty cool. This is an effect where only 8 units left, and I got an email this morning. It was like 63 units left, so they are blowing through those pretty quick. Yeah, but so basically the effect here is that you can blast out like 100 Wi-Fi signals and pretty much overwhelm any of the other signals that are in the room for your audience. So that way it looks like all the Wi-Fi passwords or all the Wi-Fi networks are now named whatever you want to name them. So if you want to do like a card reveal, you could say, for each one, Jill will have picked the 6 of hearts, and it'd be like all of them will say Jill picked the 6 of hearts, Jill 6 of all the way down for all like everyone that they can possibly see. Every single Wi-Fi network they could connect to will say that. So that's pretty cool. That seems, and it says it has, and some of the reason that got me excited about it is because it looks like you could do it. It's like with it's Bluetooth or Wi-Fi, it creates its own Wi-Fi thing, so you can blast out a signal. I think it's 33 feet. I think it's somewhere in here. They had it listed somewhere before where you could send out the 33 foot range. So what that's cool is that means that if you have an audience there, you can, if you're performing on stage or something, you can have it like where everybody experiences it at the same time, which is pretty cool. So that way you can just say, well, everybody, I want you to look at your phone Wi-Fi. Excuse me. Look at your phone Wi-Fi, and then you can see that all of them, and you've predicted the whole thing in advance, which is cool. So it's for Android and iPhone, which is nice. There's there is an app, but it's a web app, so that's why it's iPhone and Android. You don't have to create for 2 different platforms. Fits as easily. If it says it fits in a card box, which is really tiny. And I think 33 feet. I think like something like this legally, that's about as strong as you can make it. Because if you do any stronger than that, you can kind of you know, get in trouble with oh, I forget what agency it is, but you get in trouble with a government agency for having a stronger signal than that. But yeah, so you can, like, free text box, you can type anything you want into it, fake passcode screen for typing in the inputs, or a quick list of common revelations like playing cards, celebrities, countries, etc. So you can just do it quick. So it looks like you probably input the method the same way you do with a lot of other phone apps, where you get like a fake call or text message and you just dismiss it, and in the process you're actually filling out the information. But yeah, I mean, it's an interesting one. I have a friend who's going to pick it up. Said he'd let me try it out, and I can report back with you on that once I've had an opportunity to do it. But it looks pretty neat. I'm not sure what the presentational hook for me would be, because like I don't want to like be like, oh, I'm a hacker, because I don't know what part of that is magic necessarily. But if you did it, where I always make a joke, like whenever like a TV or a microphone squeals or something, anytime I'm in a room, something technology goes weird, I always go, yeah, magic and technology don't mix, you know. So I always do like some kind of joke like that, and so now it becomes a thing where people blame me for when things go wrong, technology goes wrong. They go, oh, you know, it's Alan again, you know. So I start to create like the idea in people's heads. So if I did something like this, that would be interesting. I'm not sure what the presentational hook would be. I think the French twins probably have something on that though already. Mystery deck. This is something I got an email about. I don't know what this is about. Like, apparently it's a new deck. They haven't released what it is yet. Like, told you. An unreleased or rare deck guaranteed. So they're trying to find like a way to sell, I guess, backstock decks that they have in their warehouse that you can't get normally. So that's neat. This is something new that's come out. This is Peter Turner, I think. I think Peter Turner worked on this. Yep, there's Peter Turner. So it's supposed to be some kind of new book test principle. They're trying to get you to buy 2 of them, so that way you can kind of have like a backup, which I think is probably always a good idea anyway. I try to get one. I didn't notice they did this too. It looks like you get the first 2 chapters for free. This is exactly what Revolution is, so you can actually look at how it works and understand it all. So they've from the ground up a new book test method, so that's pretty interesting too. Yeah, so some neat stuff at Illusionist, of course. You know, I'm a big fan of Heartbeat. That's about the newest thing that I have from them so far. But I am excited to get my hands on the Hacker to try that out, because I think that might be pretty interesting. It has some interesting ideas theatrically. So I think that's going to be about it for me tonight, guys. So sorry I didn't get to catch you all tonight. I hope, you know, replay gang sound off. Let me know what you thought about the video, if you guys liked it, if it was enlightening for you, if you like me doing this, you want me to come do it again. Make sure you go check out, or, you know, if you're going to go to Illusionist to pick up anything I talked about here today or something else, make sure you use my coupon code. You get 10% off of anything in the store, downloads, anything. 10% off Magic Minute. So you can use that at checkout, 10% off. Also, make sure you go take a look at Danny Goldsmith's website, because you're getting 20% off there with the discount code Thank You. I'm not getting anything for that. Illusionist, I get a kickback, but for Danny Goldsmith, I'm just trying to help out a good guy. Go pick up some of his stuff and help him out so he can step away in good conscience and help take care of his family. Magic is tough, man. Sometimes, you know, we don't have sick days. We don't have paid time off. We don't have PTO. We don't have any of that. You know, if we're sick, then we have to take time off work. That's just money out of our pockets, right? So we're always, or we have some emergency in the family, we just have to not show up and do a show, which means we got to return the money if we took a deposit, and then we're out for that gig too. So it can hurt really quickly, and the longer that it takes, the more it hurts our wallets. So help a good guy out. Go pick up some stuff at Danny Goldsmith's site. And I'll see you guys really soon. Working on some new videos. Should have some new stuff out for y'all real soon. So thanks always for your support. You guys are the best. And I'll see you when I do. Cheers.